Hey everyone, it's Michael Fair at filmfestivalcircuit.com, and today we're talking about the Georgia Comedy Film Festival Summer 2024. And we are excited because we have some elbow room at this one. We're going to have a nice networking event from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. If you would like to come on down, it's the Georgia Film Industry Networking Group. So you'll be able to meet all kinds of people in the industry at our event. At 6 p.m., we'll be going into the theater. Hopefully, you'll get a ticket and join us. We have our awards program at 6. We have film screenings at 7. And we are going to be screening quite a few comedy films, every little type of film you can think of in the comedy genre, from sketch comedy, stand-up comedy, to romantic comedy, to mockumentary, you name it, we're going to be screening it. But during our awards program, we like to acknowledge quite a few screenwriters, those who are making the content that is going to be shot in the future. And we look forward to doing that. We look forward to being in that process. And we're joined today by a screenwriter, Elizabeth Crane, whose screenplay has been nominated for the Best Dark Comedy Teleplay Award. Thank you so much for joining us, Elizabeth. How are you today?
I'm doing well, Michael. How are you?
Good, very good. Happy to have you on. I've been seeing your writing pop up at several of our events. The judges are very impressed with your brand of humor. And I got to admit, I'll let you tell us what it's all about, but you definitely have a style. So why don't you tell us about this screenplay or this teleplay?
Of course. So I actually I submitted a TV spec for the show South Park. It is very different than anything I've ever written before. I can say that. It is one of the darker things I've ever written, but I've been getting tremendous feedback from friends, family, and of course from the competition as well, the film festival.
All right, good.
Um,
I cut you off. Go ahead.
oh no, no, no. Essentially, it's it all surrounds the contest and the chance to meet Keanu Reeves and the boys and Randy. They're kind of squaring up against each other in this battle to uh, try and get to the Keanu Reeves character first.
All right, Keanu. All right, so South Park, Keanu Reeves. Why did you write this specific story?
It actually was inspired. I have a parody song within it. It's a parody of Natasha Bedingfield's "Pocketful of Sunshine," and it is a very dark parody. And it was inspired by a comment that was given to me on a sketch that I had written.
Interesting. You care to share? Or are you just going to keep
Of
just
course. So I had written a parody sketch. It was a very dark presidential debate sketch, and it involved, not to get too graphic, it involved the bathroom habits of a certain former president. And one of the comments that was given to me by a friend who had read it was, "If all else fails as my screenwriting attempts, I have that in my back pocket."
Good one. Good one. What else are you working on? Are you going to do any more spec scripts for South Park, or what else is on your plate?
I've come up with a ton of ideas for them, but I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket.
Sure.
I'm currently working on a couple different animated pilots, and I'm taking some sketch comedy writing classes with Second City as well.
Nice, nice, good stuff. Well, if someone wanted to get in touch with you, what would be the best way to do that?
My website, you said you linked that below?
Yes, I put a link to your
Okay.
website, and that's definitely the place to follow you. So look in the description of the YouTube video, and you will find it there. Well, is there anything else that you want to add before we go?
Yes, I really want to thank the judges, especially I know they're spending a lot of time reading a bunch of different pilots and sketches and full-length screenplays as well, and the amount of time and effort that they put into it, especially with the feedback. I mean, the feedback was just absolutely wonderful, and it, I really appreciate that, especially in my case with it being a spec script. I know there's a certain amount of inherent prejudice with a spec script because it is an established IP, and I really appreciate the feedback.
Good stuff. Well, hey, you know what? That goes two ways. Like, definitely everybody recognizes who and what you're writing about. So there's a connection there. And you did a good job with it. I mean, the judges really respect your writing and your work, and they rated it appropriately. And I think that you're doing very, very well. And I think that the Georgia judges were very impressed with your work. Good job.
Thank you.
All righty. Well, I hope to see everyone at the event. It's going to be a fun time, and you can come down and network with us and check us out. And Elizabeth, I want to thank you so much for your time. You have a good day.
You too.